Hey fans, Greg Filtham here. We're trying and failing tonight with a new connection here, and hoping that this is coming in. I'm just trying to fix the website now, so it has the new link. But it appears, just trying to check here to make sure the YouTube video is working again. Okay, so we are live. Thank you. It's my wife, Stephanie. The loud cups are out here now. We'll go through lineups and stuff when I get a moment here. Apologies for anyone out there watching the old link. We'll try that out again next time and figure that out. But here we are tonight with this game. Peters, Keegan, and Logan out here to start with Casey Tanner and O'Regan back in the lineup tonight. Shot. Keegan with the shot there. Casey Tanner trying to block this play coming out. O'Regan on the back side. Shot high and wide. Dartmouth Whalers B team goalie coach Colin Head coming in to the night. He's going to be watching the game here tonight with us. Held at the line there by Day. Cross-ice pass to Havy. That's broken up, and it's going to come the other way. Feltham's buried deep in his net. Shot Feltham the save. Covered. Nothing there. Peters clears that puck up and out. They're offside. That goes in the bench, and we'll get a stoppage of play, and I haven't started the clock yet. It's 8:55 left to go here in this first period. Little discombobulated here tonight, folks. This is a cluster on all the levels tonight. Checking to look to see. I forgot to restart the clock here again. Yeah, we're live again here now. Apologies for that. I'll sync the clock here in a moment. 8:19 left to go. Clock's pretty close now anyway. Ingram couldn't hold there at the line. Baisley sends it in deep. Ingram tried to hold a pass there and can't. King is on the back check. Miller picks this up. Miller's going to send that in. While plays ongoing here, go through the forwards. Number 3, Eli Peters. Number 4, Keegan Walker. Number 7, Matty Hero. Number 9, Evan Hustis. Number 10, Caleb Briggs. Number 12, Zach Miller. Number 13, Sam Ingram. Number 15, Hudson Hall. Number 16, Logan Walker. On the D tonight, Cannon Baisley. Number 2, Havy here at number 5. Miles Casey Tanner. Number 6, Isaiah King. Number 8, O'Regan. 17, and Thane Day. 19. With number 30 starting in net tonight, Oliver Feltham, and Potty is sitting on the bench. So that covers that. Referees for tonight's game, Brian Crabb and Patrick Hazelton, with Eric Corbell and Manny Davidson on the lines here. And we continue to play here through our technical difficulties. Or at least we are trying to. Dartmouth trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Shot from Halifax wide because of Baisley's with the tip there. Matty trying to clear his puck up and out. Through Riggs, icing waved off. Linesman Eric Corbell says, no, thank you. That went through some sticks. We're good. In net tonight for Halifax, is a rematch of last week with Gregor Orlik back in net. This is a rematch of Tuesday night's goaltending matchup with Dartmouth with a 1-0 win in the Civic last Tuesday night. Dartmouth trying to hold this puck down deep. Shot from Regan at the point, just in the blue ice there. Maddie now. And Evan Hustis trying to get this puck out front. Hustis back to the lineup after being out with illness. Is fighting through with antibiotics and puffers to try to get him through tonight's game. We'll see how his stamina is as the night goes on. Puck gets behind O'Regan. King back skating hard for it. King and his Halifax counterpart back there. Maddie trying to make a play there. Miller trying to get in on it. King picks this up. It's Casey Tanner. Apologies. Puck coming up, and Maddie gets it out to Zach. Zach back to Maddie. Maddie, one man left to beat. Maddie trying to go to the outside. Puck is poke checked away from him to the blue line and out. Day sends that in. Keegan now with an open wing and a shot just above Orlik. Day now at the ringette line, send it back towards the net, but that's behind. Walker, Keegan in the corner. Keegan trying to get it out to Logan, I think. Logan now behind the net, looking to get to Peters out front, but goes back to Keegan. Keegan out to the blue ice, trying to put it in himself, and runs into a whole bunch of Halifax sticks. Day from the point, shot. Not on net, just wide. Keegan Walker now around the back of the net. Gets it to Logan. Logan tries to send it out front, but gets intercepted by a Halifax stick. Halifax now gets this puck to the blue line and out. Puck comes back with Keegan Walker now, picking that puck up. Walker holding there for a second. Gets it to Logan. Logan doesn't get enough wood on that pass. And Day's got to skate back for it. Feltham is probably going to play this, and he will. 4:17 left in the period. And a stoppage.
He told me a few minutes ago, downtime in 5 minutes, but my phone says he has no downtime, so I don't know if we're going to use it temporarily or not.
All right, we'll see. Face off here, won by Dartmouth. King now up the boards past Ingram to the line, not out. Riggs tries to send that out and can't. Baisley and Hall trying to cycle for this. That's Riggs trying to get it ahead to Ingram. Puck gets picked off by Halifax player. Ingram recovers. Shot wide and behind the net. Hall going to be the first to it. No, Halifax gets to it first. Baisley at the blue line trying to get it over to Ingram in his feet. Ingram fighting for it. Does manage to send it to the wing. Ingram's shot goes off a leg. Hall now out to the slot, and that's sent back to the corner by Halifax. Ingram tries to center it and can't. Baisley trying to backhand it in and can't. And it's just King back now. Baisley and Ingram on the far side. Feltham with the cover and a fast whistle there. 3:26 left. Brian Crabb with a fast whistle there, and Feltham got lucky there. And linesman Eric Corbell with a little chuckle at Feltham as he skates away from him. 3:26 left to go in the period. Face-off won by Dartmouth. Out to the slot. Maddie now looking to pass this to someone, I think. No, he's going to skate with himself. Maddie dumps it in. Goes off a player. Offside. Not called there. Dartmouth stays onside. Not getting it to the net. Puck's going to go down the ice. Icing waved off. O'Regan coming back for it. O'Regan now. Passed it up to a Halifax player for a moment. Hustis now trying to get this puck up and out. 4 Halifax players there. That's usually a dangerous shot off the post. O'Regan now lifts it ahead. Hustis is down, blows a tire. Casey Tanner now, I think he's going to try the same side again. No, out to the danger zone. Halifax with it. Shot off of Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner out trying again and turned over. Dartmouth needs to settle this down, and Feltham covers this and says, enough of this crap. Let's get a whistle and get some fresh legs out here. 2:26 left to go in this first period. face off. One now. Behind the Dartmouth net to the blue line. And out. Or not out, sorry, and held. My apologies. Day back there with it. Puck gets ahead. Miller trying to get this puck out. Sorry, that's Walker. My apologies. Walker trying to get it to Keegan. Havy trying to break this play up. Day's going to go back for it. Day is being pursued. Doesn't get much on that. Gets it to Logan. Logan back to Day. Day around the boards. Keegan's going to pick this up. Keegan tries to lift this ahead. Peters comes away with it. Peter, cross-ice pass through a bunch of traffic, but that's going to go the length of the ice, and icing will be the call here with 1:41 remaining in this first period in a scoreless game. Halifax. This Halifax red team currently sitting at 3-5-4 in 12th place. Dartmouth, after going on a bit of a run here now in recent days, is currently sitting in 6th at 8-6-1 on the season. We'll get you around the league scores in a little bit as Dartmouth watching a couple other games here as the season begins to mature a little bit. Baisley lifts this puck ahead. Riggs now coming in the zone. Riggs shot doesn't make it to the net as it goes off a Halifax player. Ingram now in the corner with it. And Halifax comes away with it. Baisley's going to fire that in. And Dartmouth offside. Ingram tags up now. They're good. But Halifax coming away out of the zone. King coming back for this. King lifts this ahead to Ingram. Ingram now trying to get this puck up and out to Hall. Puck is going to go down the ice. Icing is going to be the call here with 37.6 seconds left. Face off to the right of Feltham. Face off one by Dartmouth. Puck along the boards to the blue line. Over the stick and out. Gives Dartmouth a minute for reprieve. Casey Tanner now trying to get this puck up and out. He gets it to Ingram. Ingram on his backhand into the zone. Ingram now get a Hall behind referee Patrick Hazelton down there. Casey Tanner tries to send it on net and can't. Ingram back for it, but time is going to expire before anything dangerous happens. And we are done period number 1. Scoreless first period here in Dartmouth on this 9th day of December. Around the league tonight, I can update. In Eastern Shore took on Chebucto Green, and that game was a 1-1 tie. Currently in in Cole Harbour leading Bedford 5-3. In East Hants earlier this evening, Sackville Orange beat East Hants 4-1. And that's where we are right now. Shots are 3-1 Halifax after the first period. From our goalie coach Colin here giving us some stats. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. So we get ready for the second. And that score in Cole Harbour is now a final, 5-3 final. Cole Harbour pulling out the win there over Bedford Gold. That Bedford Gold team is who we're going to see on Friday night. That game is going to be at the BMO Center, or the Greenfoot Energy Center now, as they call it. Rink B, 6:45 start. We'll stream that game for you as best we can, and probably replace the video on it afterward because their Wi-Fi is not great either. Puck in the in the Halifax end now, as Javi sends that puck on net, or towards the net, doesn't make it to net. Maddie trying to fight for it down low. Halifax kicks it ahead. I got Bedford on my mind now. Day, shot, and goal. Miller, I believe, got that one. 9:15 remaining. Dartmouth pulling out a win there. That was on a rebound from Orlick. And the Loud Cups are out here in Dartmouth tonight. I believe that is Avery Peters, who just came off the ice, as they played previously. Dartmouth now try to pressure up here, and icing going to be the call. 9:05 left. Face off to the left of Orlick. Orlick stood on his head in the last game. So far seen 3 shots by my count now, 1 in the first and 2 in the second. Get an update, I'm sure, from Coach Cullen as the game goes on. King now getting it to Logan. Logan sending it out to center. Keegan trying to hold that there. Halifax chipping it ahead into the Dartmouth end. Dartmouth sends it out. So Halifax got to tag up. Peters now in pursuit. Puck between the 5-hole of Feltham on a bad shot from the point. Feltham wasn't focused there or whatever, but that goes between his legs, and we've got a 1-1 game with 8:30 left to go. Halifax fans pretty happy with that one here. I'm going to try to pressure again here. Ingram now with it below us. Trying to get this puck up in the end. He does. Hall in pursuit for it. Puck comes back on the boards and comes out. Halifax trying to get away with it. They bring it out of the zone. Riggs there tried to make the play. Case Tanner tried to make the play on a bit of a break. Puck stays to the outside. Dartmouth now feeling all kinds of pressure. In low, and that's a recipe for disaster. 7:53 left here. And Coach Jeff is not happy. And changing his lineup here. Face off, won by Halifax. Halifax with 2 quick goals here. We'll get the officials in a moment. Dartmouth. Eustace now with it. And ends up in Halifax skates. Miller sends it in and off the stanchion, and that comes out. 7:28. Dartmouth goal scored by number 12, Zach Miller, assisted by Thane Day. 9:15 remaining in the second period. Halifax with 2 goals in 37 seconds. The first one by number 16, Eric Bowman. Time of the goal, 8:30 remaining in the second. Their second goal scored by number 17, Austin Fredericks, assisted by number 10, Bobby McClellan. Time of that goal, 7:53 remaining here in the second period. Face off here to the left of Orlick. Miller taking this puck back to Day. Day has a go off Hollett. And Halifax trying to break out. Javi breaks that up. Loses the puck and comes into the Halifax zone. Dartmouth now trying to get back. Javi now sends the puck around the boards. Coming to the blue line. And held. Halifax sends it back behind Feltham. And Halifax at work in Dartmouth for the puck here. Javi down low trying to get it. Puck comes up to Eustis, Evan Eustis, trying to get this puck ahead to Maddie and can't. Just a shy shot up above Feltham. Javi in the corner. Day around the boards. Puck comes to the blue line and held. Shot down. Dartmouth now lets Halifax touch it. They're coming away with it. Maddie, cross ice pass to Eustis. Eustis picking it up off the boards. Dartmouth gets it inside the zone but turns it right over. Held at the blue line. A little tangle up there. Dartmouth turning it over. Maddie in pursuit. Keegan Walker picks this off. Walker sends it on his backhand over to Maddie. Maddie now. Halifax going to a penalty. Logan now trying to get out front, and that just missed the far side. Day at the point, shot wide. Javi now holding this. Javi going to try to get in. Shot, save, rebound, and Halifax going to touch up here. We've got a slashing call. Hazelton calling a slash on Halifax here. It looks like Hollett going to the box. Matthew Hollett. 5:18 remaining here. Face off. Won by Halifax. Around the boards to King. King can't contain it. King loses it. Baisley trying to keep it out. Halifax offside. They're trying to tag up, but Keegan Walker now coming away with it. Keegan in the zone. Shot goes off a leg of a Halifax player. Goes to the corner. Keegan goes down on his stomach. Tries to push this ahead. Halifax will send it the length of the ice. Feltham has to make the play on it there. I think that's King trying to get the puck ahead to Peters. Turns over. Logan trying to make the play there. King trying to make the play. Puck comes out of the zone. King now, the speedster, to Peters. Peters shot through the legs. That's not going to go in on Orlick. Puck to the blue line and out. That's going to go the length of the ice. Or nope, just to the Dartmouth blue line. They're going to try it this time, though. They'll get it the length of the ice. 56 seconds left in the power play here for Dartmouth. Not that there's been much activity happen on it. Riggs now turns it over at center. Peters trying to make a play with it. King ahead to Logan. Logan in the zone. Pass into Riggs. Riggs can't get it. Riggs now trying to get it in the corner. Walker. Logan can't hold it. O'Regan misplays it there. And it's Casey Tanner and a breakaway chance here for Halifax. Shot Feltham with the save and the cover. At 3:39 remaining. And 21 seconds remaining in the penalty to Matthew Hollett for the slash. Face off, one here by Dartmouth. Casey Tanner wrapping it around the backboards here, getting it to Ingram. Ingram now coming out of the zone. He's muscled away from it. Turns over to Halifax. Ingram trying to pick this puck up again. O'Regan ahead to Ingram. Ingram and Hall trying to make the play. Ingram backhands it into the Halifax zone. Penalties over. Halifax now even strength. Hall trying to get it. Tip it to Riggs, and that just missed. Casey Tanner was pinching up, and puck got behind him. O'Regan sends this ahead. Hall now turns that over at center. Casey Tanner not able to defend there. Hall now in pursuit. Casey Tanner gets it. Puck comes in the slot. Feltham getting a fast whistle again tonight. 2:47 left. And we'll get a face-off to Feltham's right. Face-off one by Dartmouth. Miller taking that draw. Day around the boards. Gets it to Hustis. Hustis now. Pass to Maddie. Maddie. Now Miller with it. Miller out to the slot. Covered. Orlick with the save. 2:31 remaining. Hustis, Miller, and Maddie out there with Day and I think Javi on the backside. Day not going to hold that there. Just away from him. Dartmouth going to tag up. They're good. Halifax now looking to get this out. Maddie blocks that shot but loses the puck. Puck coming ahead. Javi back. Day back. Shot behind Feltham. Off the backboards. Another one off the backboards. Hustis now get to the puck there. Hustis ahead to Miller. Miller trying to stick handle through center. He sends it deep. 1:55 remaining in the period. Miller now. And Orlick with a glove save as that puck hits the outside post there. 1:47 remaining. Halifax up 2-1 here over Dartmouth. Face off now. Won by Halifax. Logan trying to get it. Dartmouth not looking clean here tonight compared to where they were last Tuesday night. Halifax with numbers coming the other way. That was broken up there. Nice job. Puck to the blue line held by Halifax. And Peters now. One left to beat. Peters trying to get in. Held. And that's going to go the length of the ice. No icing on that. Oh, bad turnover there. Halifax in low. Feltham saves that, goes up and behind him. Dartmouth now trying to survive the end of the period. Walker ahead. Peters. Keegan staying onside. 47 seconds left. Keegan now looking to maybe tie this before the break. Logan trying to get it back to Keegan. Keegan going to try to wrap around it front and tap it in. Whistle there with 36-6 left on the clock. Face off to the left of Orlick. Riggs, Hall, and Ingram. Back to King. King shot, stopped. Hall tries to make the play. Riggs, I think, tried to use his hand to put that in. That wouldn't count. Hall now trying to get it out front to Riggs again. Baisley, 20 seconds left. Baisley to the slot. That's blocked. Riggs in the corner, trying to cause chaos and pick this puck up. So is Hall. Halifax clears it out of the zone. And King now makes the play. King fans on it. Gets it to Hall. 2 seconds left. That'll do it for period number 2. As we wait now to start the third period. Dartmouth down 2-1 after 2. And was not a stellar period for Dartmouth, whether that was in the blue ice or on offense or defense. That was not a great period for Dartmouth hockey here. Again, Miller with the first goal for Dartmouth from Day. Bowman for Halifax's first goal, and Fredericks and McLean on the second Halifax goal. Shots in that second period were 10-6 Whalers. Thank you, Coach Colin. Appreciate it. Feltham returning back to his net. Face off. One there by Halifax. And Dartmouth going to play that with a high stick. 9:51. That puck's going to come back. Face off, one by Halifax. Maddie now. Maddie picking this puck up. Maddie up the wing. Maddie running out of room. Gets a shot on. Orlick's going to save that. Puck to Casey Tanner now. Puck gets behind Casey Tanner for a moment. Miller with the shot. Orlick just missed that one. And Hughes tried to get it to Ingram. O'Regan back for it now. Bench is getting loud here. O'Regan now trying to make the play to get this puck ahead to Hustis. Shot, Felton with the save, coming back across. Felton with another save there. Dartmouth are just ecstatic to escape that problem there. Maddie coming in the zone. Maddie trying to get the shot on. Big rebound there, but no one there from Dartmouth to push this away. Halifax is offside by a country mile and 8:52 remaining. The hesitation there at the blue line. Hollett overstepped there. Peters wins that face-off. Trying to make the play here. Keegan Walker trying to get it ahead. Puck gets back behind Havy. Havy trying to get it ahead to Peters. Peters to center. Keegan trying to pick it up. Logan has it between his feet, but Hollett's going to send this in. Havy now with this puck. Havy getting this puck up to Peters, and Logan sends it out just for a moment. Puck gets back to Havy. Havy ahead to Peters. Logan and Keegan now. Keegan taking the pass. Keegan back to Logan. Logan fans on the shot. Out front, shot, rebound, there. Peters trying to get to it. Peters trying to get it back to Logan, who gets it to Havy. Havy with the shot. Bouncing. Peters trying to make the play and can't. And Halifax now going to clear it out of their zone. Havy tried to stop that for a minute. Logan now picks this up. Logan in ahead to Keegan. Keegan shot. And that Orlick got a piece of that. I thought that was going in, but it stayed out. Day now sends it back around the back of the net. Puck back to Day, bouncing puck. Day settling it, shot and save. Havy now pinching in. Puck's there in the slot, and Orlick with the cover. 7:23 remaining. Dartmouth is going to have to put something together here to get this puck in on Orlick. Orlick is playing well tonight. Hall tries to get this puck over to Ingram and can't. Halifax now clears out of their zone. King now makes the play to glove that down and makes the play, so he's good. Hall now chips this ahead to Ingram. Ingram can't hold it. Puck comes out of the zone again. King now blows a tire. 2-on-1. Baisley's picking up the shooter there. That's a great job. Great defensive work. Let Feltham cover the initial guy and Baisley cover the cross-ice pass. That's exactly how you play that. Ingram sends it in. Dartmouth needs to chase after this. Riggs is going in. Hall tries to make the play on it. Halifax now numbers the other way. Puck coming in the zone. Ingram makes the play there. King in the corner now in the Zamboni doors. Puck comes to the blue line. Shot. Feltham with the pad save. Baisley lifts this puck to the blue line and not out. Sends back. Baisley now to Hall. Hall can't get it out. But King's going to go with it. I don't know if he sees Ingram. He does. Stays onside. Ingram sends it in. He's going to try to get back to it. Ingram now picking up in the corner. Ingram trying to get it ahead to Baisley. Miller's in there to support. Casey Tanner now trying to fire this ahead. Halifax now through center. They're going to lift it into the zone. Half a period left to play here, or 6 minutes almost left in the third period, sorry. Miller has it in his feet. He kicks it ahead or shoots it out of the zone. They're good. They stay on side. Casey Tanner has it go off a Halifax player. Miller now picking up from Casey Tanner. Maddie Eustace is offside with 5:33 left here in this third period. Dartmouth going to need to do something here if they want to try to put one on the board. One by Miller. Eustace now has it in his feet for a moment. Casey Tanner trying to make a play there. It's just O'Regan back. Miller now to pick this up. Miller off the backboards into the Zamboni area. O'Regan making the play there. Puck comes ahead to Maddie. Maddie's got Miller on the wing. Miller to Kelly in the zone. Miller, they get a shot. O'Regan now going to fire this in. Doesn't make it all the way. Shot, rebound, goal! That'll do it. Miller putting that away. That's his second on the night. Dartmouth now going to get a 2-2 tie. And now we're back to say what's going to happen next. Face off, one here by Dartmouth. Casey Tanner and Keegan there on it. Keegan fighting for it. On the boards. Shot. Feltham with the big glove save. It's like enough of this. I don't like any of this of what I'm seeing. Let's settle this down. 4:33 remaining. I think a couple extra seconds ticked off the clock. Face off here to the left of Feltham. Havy now with this puck. Halifax first to it. That's Logan trying to get this puck up and out. Can't. Halifax now holding it. Logan trying to make the play again. Peters now in there in it. Logan trying to make the play. Puck to the blue line, held again. But there comes Havy. Havy now with Keegan. Havy, stick handled in the zone. Runs out of room. Out front, no one there. Logan back on defense. Eli Peters coming back. Day. And Halifax was set up perfect there for a shot. Eli around the backboards. Around the near boards. Far boards, oh my goodness. Keegan now trying to make the play. Havy now, I think, gets that out. Logan in pursuit. Havy tries to stop it. Let's send it back in. Havy tries to stop it a second time. Puck's going down the ice. And icing the call with 3:22 remaining in this one. Tied 2-2. Again, apologies to everyone out there for the issues with the start of the feed. Glad to have you with us now. We'll work to get that straightened out in future. Halifax now coming out of the Dartmouth end, coming out of their own end. Apologies. King now back for this as Halifax was coming into Dartmouth's end. King up the boards. Halifax holds it there. Hall tries to get this puck up and out, and it's Riggs now. Riggs with Ingram. Riggs has it go to the corner as it goes off a Halifax stick. Riggs goes down. Hall trying to make the play. And Halifax now coming out of the Dartmouth end, or out of their end, heading towards the Dartmouth goalie. Baisley and King back there for it. Puck comes around to the near corner. Riggs is going to get this. 2.5 left to go. Puck to the blue line and out. Ingram's got one left to beat. Hall now coming in the zone. Hall, shot, save. Casey Tanner fires that back. Dartmouth looks like they've run out of steam here. Ingram with the shot. Dartmouth players in low, just letting this go. Shot on Orlick, save and cover. 2:02 left to go in this one, and I suspect we'll get a line change here, and we will. Miller, Eustis, and Maddie coming out here now. Dartmouth's goal was Miller from Eustis and O'Regan with 4:51 remaining in the third period. Face off, won by Halifax. Maddie in the corner with it. Miller trying to get it. Maddie now. Moving this puck to Miller. Miller sends it around the boards. Casey Tanner got to get back for it and can't. It's going to come out and down the ice. Casey Tanner's got one pursuing him. It's going to turn back the other way. 1.5 minutes left to go in this one. Eustis turns it over. And Eustis is going to take a call there. 1:32 remaining. And Eustis is going to sit for 2 or less. Yeah. Less than 2 regardless. Yeah, that's fair. There's no overtime here. Face off, won by Halifax. Day needs to get to this and fire it down the boards, and he does. Puck comes up and out. Maddie in pursuit. Miller there. Miller trying to make the play. Halifax coming in. Shot. Feltham with the save. Havy now doesn't get much on that. Halifax going to control it. Miller to the line, not out. Shot wide of Feltham. 1:09 left to go. Day now got to go over and pick this up. Puck to the blue line and held again. Miller looking for some empty space. Miller loses the puck. Turned over. Day's there. Feltham's going to cover this and flat on this. 55.9 seconds on the clock. Dartmouth sending out